Hello, everybody. Vasu, Vaddiparty for Zenny 62 Media. This time we've got an NBA update for you. Friday's games some were good, some were bad, but all in all, the bubble has been very successful in terms of how the NBA has handled this whole process. Yesterday's games, as we wind down the last week of regular season play, the playoffs will start on August 17th, a week from Monday. San Antonio Spurs beat up on a Utah Jazz team who had 4 players out, including Donovan Mitchell, 119-111. Another close one was the Philadelphia 76ers and the Orlando Magic. Sixers came back from a 10-point deficit to beat the Orlando Magic 108-101. And the New Orleans Pelicans, without Zion Williamson, got 28 from Drew Holiday as they beat the hapless Washington Wizards 118-107. But overall, it was kind of a blowout day. Surprisingly, the Memphis Grizzlies, behind John Morant, they didn't have one of their best players, Jaren Jackson. They rip up the Oklahoma City Thunder 121-92. But the game of the night, or at least what I thought was the game of the night, was going to be with the Celtics and Raptors. Both teams are 2 and 3 respectively in the Eastern Conference. And I still think Toronto's better, but came out and got on them early and got their lead up to as much as 31 and holding on to a 122-100 victory over the Raptors. Toronto's defense looked bad for a team that was a top 5 defensive team in the NBA. They looked really bad. Jason Tatum had a big night with 18 points. Jaylen Brown had, as we said, ballooned up to 31 points at one point in the third quarter and ended up at 22 as the final was 122-100 in favor of the Celtics. Good slate of games today on Saturday. The Clippers and Trailblazers are at half right now. The Trailblazers lead 75-69. But we got the Lakers and Pacers. Pacers have played well in the bubble. They're looking to improve their positioning in the playoffs. Lakers-Pacers, that'll be at 3 o'clock Pacific. Phoenix Suns, who are not yet in the bubble, are 5-0, and they take on the Miami Heat, who will again be without Jimmy Butler. But the game of the night, we'll be watching Giannis. Teams are starting to take liberties of Giannis taking shots at Giannis Antetokounmpo as he takes on the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks have played well for 3 quarters in all their games, but in the fourth quarter, they've given up some points and given up some leads and have not won the games that they should have won. So the Milwaukee Bucks at 5:30 tonight, West Coast time, will take on the Dallas Mavericks. Look out for Luka Doncic. He's had 2 triple doubles in the bubble, and Kristaps Porzingis has averaged over 20 points for the Dallas Mavericks. But the Bucks, the number one team in the East, the best team offensively, the best team defensively, will look to improve on their 55-14 mark tonight against the Dallas Mavericks. For Zenny 62 Media, I'm Vasu Vaddiparty. Have a good afternoon.